everyone, this is Hedy once again from Nanny's Italian Kitchen. I hope everyone has been enjoying all the recipes and the videos that I've been posting. I've got 99% mostly positive, and every once in a while you get a jerk in there who says something horrible. Anyway, what I'm doing right now is I'm going to be making Chicken Scarpariello. It's made with chicken, sausage, potatoes, vinegar peppers, garlic. Some people like to put onions in, but I don't like onions. And what I'm doing right now is I'm browning the sausage in the pot. So I'm browning the sausage in about a half a cup of oil. What I'm going to do is after it's browned, I'm going to cut it in slices. In the meantime, I'm poking holes in it so it gets the juice out and it doesn't squirt all over you. Then you have to turn it. You have to turn it, but it's hard to turn. There you go. And then poke holes on the other side. I'm back. Well, what I've done here is I cooked the sausage, but I didn't cook it all the way because you're going to cook it some more when you put it with the chicken and the potatoes or whatever. And the potatoes should be not too mushy. My son is peeling them right now, and he's going to slice them like 1/4 inch thick.
I'll show you.
And we'll show you what it looks like when he's there, around like that. They're still a little hard, maybe a little thinner, honey.
Okay.
And what you do with the sausage is I grab a hold of it here because it's kind of hot, and then I cut it in little cylinders like this. And then when we're ready, after the chicken is dredged and fried, then I'll show you how I put everything together. And you won't believe how delicious this dish is.
It's one of my favorites.
1 second. We have one of his favorites, right? I'm sure you've all noticed my little burn here. It's not a little burn, it's an ugly burn. Well, what happened was I didn't have my glove or my mitt on, and it touched up against the pot. Some people make fun of the way I say pot. There's people that understand what I'm saying are the people who have commented on my YouTube channel about how they remember when they were younger and all the things that I'm saying, like macaroni and gravy and Sunday dinner with the whole family. I had a few people who commented on that. So
instead of pasta, they say macaroni.
Yeah, it's macaroni. We used to say macaroni. We didn't know what the hell pasta was. There was no such thing as pasta when I was growing up. It was macaroni. And whatever kind you had, it was macaroni. So when I'm finished slicing the sausage, I'll show you how I put everything together. Okay, so I've sliced the sausage. My son nicely sliced the potatoes. I have my 6 to 8 garlic cloves, and I have 2 cups of chicken broth. Now, if you like to use white wine, you could substitute 1 cup of the chicken broth for the wine. My kids don't like the white wine in there. And I have the jarred or called culled pepper hulls, pepper hulls. And I break them up a little bit. If you want them bigger, you can have them bigger. In the meantime, I had the oil, I shut it off because I didn't want it to burn. And now what I'm going to do is dredge the chicken and brown it in the pan, and then I'll take that out of the pan, and then everything goes in together like one big happy family. So I patted the chicken dry, and I have here about a cup and a half of flour, regular all-purpose flour. I put some salt in there and about a teaspoon of garlic powder to give it a little extra flavor. So what you do is dredge, and you have to cook them. I like to do a few at a time because by the time you get the other ones done, just shake off the excess flour. And when they're all browned, you don't have to cook it to death because it's going to cook again. You take them out, and then we put everything together. And I'll show you how we do that when I finish doing the chicken. My son Paul is up a two-man job, but it's so nice to have their help.
You gotta flip the chicken when it browns on one side, flip it to the other. Pretty simple.
Okay, so I've sauteed all the chicken, and I have the oil heating up a little because I shut it off just to give it a little break. And I'm gonna take one right now. Okay, so it's heating up again, and what I'm gonna do is saute the garlic in here. I'm gonna saute the garlic. There's like 6 to 8 cloves, and I forgot to mention that this recipe is doubled. I have 5 pounds of chicken, 2 pounds of sausage, and this is gonna feed probably 10 people. And don't forget to get all the scrapings from the bottom. All right, so the brown is brown enough. Here we go. Put the chicken in. And the sausage. And the chicken broth. Don't forget, if you want to use wine, you could use wine, but my sons especially don't like the wine.
We don't like the wine.
No, they don't. So lower this and get this going. Now the thickening agent, of course, is the flour that you dredge the chicken in. This is going to be the broth is going to be a little thicker when you cook it, especially when you put the potatoes in. So turn this around, get it all mixed in, and wait till you see the liquid start to boil a little bit. I have the recipe's going to be on the page for a normal family of 4 to 5. This is a double because I don't have a normal family. Actually, I do. Actually, I do, but this is for my daughter and her husband and the kids tomorrow too. We're having this tomorrow. We're going to her house to see my grandson's Little League game. And so we'll have dinner waiting for us.
And you were right the first time. We're not normal. We eat like twice as much.
Yeah,
as
they eat
family.
like
Gavones.
Gavones is right. So I have my potato sliced and my peppers whole. Paul, could you open up the jar, please? Alrighty, let me get a fork. Alright, so yeah, that's got to be broken up.
I'll do it, sir. You talk.
I don't have anything else to say.
Well, you
Not
take them
right
out
now.
of the jar and you break them into the size pieces you like. Big, small, whatever you want.
And by the way, the sausage, you could use whatever kind of sausage you want. Some of them have fennel in it. My kids, my family doesn't like the sausage with the fennel.
We like the cheese and garlic, I think it is, right?
Yeah, but no, this is a regular sausage.
that's
It's
awesome.
plain sweet sausage, no fennel. Okay, and I'm going to take some of this vinegar and I'm going to put it in here. Take some of this vinegar, like half the jar, maybe more. Add the peppers. Okay. You can make the pieces smaller if you want here. Okay, so it's been boiling since the peppers were put in. Now I'm going to add all the potatoes. Mix the potatoes in. They're a little bit hard because I didn't want to make them get all mushy in here. And just mix them in and get them incorporated. If you need a little bit more juice, because these potatoes are going to absorb some of this broth, then you just add it. And let it cook for about 5 minutes. And it's ready to serve or whatever. You put it on the side, save it for tomorrow like I'm doing, or what have you. I forgot to put in salt.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
About a teaspoon or so, or to your liking. I don't like too much salt. My kids are always adding salt afterwards. So we mix it up. Potatoes are in there and it'll cook a little bit more. And then tomorrow when I heat it up, it'll cook even more. So This is what it looks like.
How long should they cook it if they're eating it on the same day they're making it?
Another 5 minutes, that's it, until the potatoes have been incorporated. But that's what it looks like. Isn't it divine? I'm gonna taste it in a couple of minutes when the potatoes are heated up enough. And I'll let you know. Oh, these two are stuck together. There we go. It's fine. This is perfect, just the way it is right now. This is the finished product. And I don't have my presentation that I would have normally put in a big bowl because we're eating it tomorrow. But I'm gonna taste it right now. And also, you know, this chicken is so tender, you don't even really need a knife. It's delicious. The potato's not too soft, it's not falling apart. I put my fork in there so it broke it apart, but everything is good. Delicious, seasoned well, maybe a little bit more salt, but like I said, my kids put salt all over it.
All over it.
So, until my next video, bon appetit. If you have any questions, just put them on and post them on there. And once again, my cookbook is available in hard copy or in electronic copy if you want. So, till next time. Okay, so the you don't eat them, but I eat them.
You know, I'm saying, so I don't care how big you make them, really. I don't eat them.
Aren't they a fussy bunch? They don't like pepper. They don't. I put salt and pepper. They don't like pepper. They don't like hot pepper.
We don't like spicy, me and all.
They don't like spicy. My Paul and Arthur. This one is real big. That's enough. Oh, I'm not on.